Hey Divine Collective, what's good? I am Remembrance the Oracle, and I am back to do another reading for y'all. I hope that y'all are doing well today. Let's go ahead and get into the vibes. So today I was getting the energy that pressure builds diamonds, okay? Pressure builds diamonds. Someone has been trying to stress you out or make things harder on you, okay? Some of you may come from certain types of hardship or adversity, but you've been overcoming this, or this is something that you have already overcame. But it feels like to me there's someone who's circulating around who can't stand the fact that you did something without them, okay? I feel like whoever this person is, they've gone through their own traumas and they've spent their entire life trying to make you go through the same thing, okay? Or they haven't handled, obviously, their unhealed traumas here, their projections, okay? But I feel like despite whatever this person was trying to throw your way or make you go through the same things, you have been resilient, strong, and you also have impeccable character, okay? It seems like to me you could potentially be the generational curse breaker here, okay? And it feels like to me a lot of shit is changing from here on out, or it already has. But I feel like in the present moment, though, there's somebody who, they feeling some type of way. Like, damn, I can't believe this person still came up, or I can't believe that this person is still full of love, or I can't believe it's like somebody is like, damn, they didn't turn out like me. You know, it's giving misery loves company, and maybe this is why this person kind of wanted you in the same energy as them. It's like somebody they would like to fight or bicker to or go back and forth. Like, it's just somebody who wants your energy, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this vibe here. What's going on here, Spirit? Divine Collective is a diamond, honey, okay? What's going on here? What is this? So I have loyal heart coming out here. Yeah, that is so funny to me. I just said that. Somebody's like, how are you still as loving? How are you still as loyal to people here? Somebody, you could be 35. Okay, 3 and 5 is 8. So I do feel like there is a sense of abundance that's coming in for you, okay? There's a key at the top of this card. So I do feel like there are a lot of doors that are opening up for you here. Okay, so I feel like despite whatever has been going on with you, it's like you have been staying true to yourself, true to your calling and who it is that you are. I do feel like this is somebody that you share blood with, okay? What else here, Spirit? This person is upset because nobody was feeling that way about them. I have breathe coming out here. Breathe is coming out here in the reverse. Somebody could be 29 or born on the 29th here, okay? I don't know, y'all. You know what's crazy to me? And God forbid, but everybody has a day and time that they have to go, okay? So something is almost kind of feeling like to me, somebody could be reflecting or some sort of shit like that. I don't know if somebody is on their deathbed or they're sick or some sort of shit like that. But it kind of feels like to me somebody who hasn't been taking care of themselves. There could be something here about a heart condition. A heart condition, a heart attack, a heart something, okay? But it kind of feels like to me, you would think, right, that maybe as somebody's sitting back and reflecting, or maybe their life is passing them by, right, that they will start to maybe feel apologetic, right? But it almost kind of feels like to me, somebody, that same like dark ass heart that they've been living their entire life with, this is the same one that they going out with. And this could also be the reason why, hell, somebody could be going out before, like somebody could be particularly young or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Like somebody could be like in their 50s or their 60s or something. I don't know if somebody here, you have a parent like in their 50s or 60s or some sort of shit like that that's getting sick or some sort of vibes. What else here, Spirit? Oh, what is this? I have milk and honey coming out here in the reverse, and then I have happy coming out here in the upright. Well, ain't that crazy? It is. It's like you and this person are living two different lives. You really are. That's what I'm saying. Confirmation. There could be something here. Yeah, I got the number 51 coming out here. It's so funny. I was just talking about somebody in their 50s. So somebody could be. There could be a parent in their 50s or some sort of shit like that who's feeling sick or some sort of vibes. It's like they feel like they never made it to the land of milk and honey, or somebody could feel like life is a bunch of bullshit or some sort of shit like that. It feels like to me you're off somewhere. 26 can hold significance here. Somebody could be born on the 26th. It feels like to me you're off somewhere living in your purpose. That's what it feels like to me. You doing exactly what it is that you're supposed to be doing, despite the energy it is that you've had to deal with your whole fucking life. Okay, there could be something here about long curly hair or like brown hair or some sort of vibes like that, okay? y'all are on two different ends of the damn spectrum. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. It pains somebody to see you happy. Yeah, I have TikTok coming out here. Number 30, okay? Somebody's time is running out. I don't know why I'm picking that shit up, but I am. Somebody's time is coming to an end or to a close here. I feel like for some of y'all, if this is in fact what's happening for you, it could feel like bittersweet or something. Like, I don't know how to describe it. And I know that might sound crazy, but it's almost like, because I feel like if this is a parent for you, it's like, I feel like you love this person because they're like your parent. But then all the shit that this person has put you through, it's like one less thing for you to worry about. I know that sounds crazy as hell. I know it does, but that's the energy that I feel like I'm getting here. I feel like somebody's choices have led them to this point. I really do. Bottom of the deck here says mending, number 52 here. So maybe there's something that's going on where maybe at one point in time you were hoping that you and this particular individual could mend this shit. But I don't see that shit happening. Somebody feels like they are running out of fucking time and they still on the same shit. I have to be fair coming out here. To be fair, I feel like this is your energy. Number 38 on this card, I feel like at one point in time you were trying to be fair technically with this person. Like, okay, I see this runs in our family, or I see why you doing that because grandma did this, grandpa did that, so-and-so did that, this, that, and this. But it gets to a point, right? It's like this person should have nurtured you better, cared for you better, but they don't even know how to care for themselves. Maybe somebody could feel like something isn't fair just in fucking general when it comes to you. One thing that's sticking out to me are owls here. I see 3 owls. There's 2 on this card and 1 on this card. So it's almost kind of giving me this energy that maybe you're ahead of your time. Ahead of your time, ahead of your years, or some sort of vibes like that here. Hell, maybe some people might have thought you more of the parent than your damn parent was. Maybe growing up fast or having to take care of certain things here. Learning things on your own, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay. What else here, Spirit? What is this? I have Treasure Island coming out here. You're on your way to Treasure Island. Number 9 coming out here. There gonna be something here about September. Okay. You're on your way to Treasure Island because you've been loyal to yourself. You've been loyal to the divine. Those are the vibes I feel like I'm getting here. When you could have stopped, even with Breathe coming out in reverse, you still chose to keep going. And that's how somebody is trying to figure out, okay, well, how'd you do this? How did you da-da-da? Because I didn't let you stop me. That's how. Maybe with this person's projections, maybe there were plenty of times here where maybe you kind of felt like, okay, well, what the fuck is the point? Why am I dealing with this? Or how did I get involved with this? Or what the fuck? I feel like for whoever I'm reading for today, your parent definitely is giving me like a karmic vibe. That's what something feels like to me. Like, I'm not getting lover today. I'm not getting like friend or anything. I'm getting straight up family. Somebody's mama or daddy or some sort of shit like that. Somebody could feel like you owe them something too because of the fact that they're your mother or your father or some sort of shit like that. What else here, Spirit? I have here and now coming out here. Yeah, that's so funny because I was saying from here on out, something is changing for you. Somebody could be 32. Okay? I'm seeing a lot of 30 numbers here. So you could definitely be in your 30s. Okay? It's funny to me. When you look at this card, you can see there are 2 posts here. One of the posts says past and one of the posts says the future. And then we have the key on this card I was telling y'all about earlier. And then down here, the door is open. There's a little girl sitting on the top, and it says, you are here. Somebody, whoever this person is, I don't know. I'm almost getting this energy like they might reach out to you or some sort of shit like that. I do. Somebody wants to talk to you or some shit. Somebody is expecting you to be loyal to them or do something for them, although they ain't never did shit for you. This is exactly what this shit is giving me. Because you have the treasure. It's something that somebody want or they need. Restoration pros just drove by. So maybe this could even have something to do with restoring this person. I do. Restoring them, restoring their health, paying for something, getting this hospital bill. I need care around the clock, or I need something going on here. And I just feel like you and this person have been at odds with each other for God knows how long. If in fact you even talk to them for real. Like, that's what something kind of feels like to me. Like, I feel like somebody here, you threw your hands up a long fucking time ago. And now, all out of the blue, someone's getting ready to reach out or call or some shit. But the only reason why somebody is calling or reaching out is because they getting ready to croak. I'm telling you, that is exactly what I'm getting here. What is this here? Well, look at this. I have not for you coming out here. So this person is still not for you. They're not for you. There could have been something that happened at the age of 6. Number 6 is on this card. It's so funny. There's a fortune cookie here. And the paper that's sticking out says nope. Somebody, you could be skilled in chess, okay? But hell, this person is probably trying to play chess and not checkers. If somebody wants a part of your fortune, they do. They fucking do. And it's not even giving me the vibe that somebody's going to necessarily try to kiss your ass. It's just giving me the vibe that they feel entitled to something. Like, that's what something is literally giving me here. Okay? It says right here at the bottom of the deck, between worlds. This is literally giving me invisible world and visible world. I'm telling you. What else here, Spirit? Y'all done slept with the fan on. It's getting cooler outside. I had the air on. I'm like, let me turn all of this shit off, honey. Now I'm all dry up in here. Lord have mercy. What else here, Spirit? I have flexible coming out here. Yeah, somebody wants you to be flexible. Maybe somebody could feel like you're flexing. Okay. I know you got it. There could be something here about the 19th. Okay. There's something here that I feel like you're also working on. There could be something about 9 months or so. Because there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 eggs on the table so far. So there's something that you're working on or that you're cultivating here. But shit, the last thing you need is the stress. That's what something feels like to me. I mean, obviously you have to do whatever is best for you. Like, if there is this energy of, okay, like, maybe I should go see this person, or maybe I should da-da-da-da-da. Okay, you know, do what you need to do. But somebody, they still not treating you right. It is. Somebody feels like you flexing or you got it, or the least you could do for me. Like, oh my goodness. What else here, Spirit? The color blue can hold significance. What is this? Yeah, bro, look at this. I got mending coming back out here again. Somebody could be 52. Somebody is acting like they want to mend some shit. That's what this shit is giving me. Because the clock is fucking ticking. I'm telling you, this person is not trying to mend shit, y'all. I don't give a damn if it came out in the upright or the reverse. I'm not getting that shit. I'm really not. I do. I feel like that's your fucking energy. You are always the one trying to mend something time and time again. Like, And if somebody does call themselves trying to trick you, or whatever the case may be, now they done got you all in the tizzy again. You done got your fucking hopes up. Like, that's exactly what this shit is giving me. What else here? I have yin coming out here. Yin. Okay. So there could be something here about a mother. Okay. Somebody could be a divine feminine energy. Okay. Somebody's wanting you to be open to this. Be open to this. Be open to this idea here. Could you please just talk to me? I need something from you. I da 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 da. Like, absolutely the fuck not. Like, those are my fucking vibes here, y'all. I do. There could be something about the 2nd or the month of February here. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing so far. What's at the bottom of the deck here? I have a never-ending story coming out here. Yeah, this person don't never end. They don't never end. They don't never stop. They have not stopped yet. That's what I'm saying. Like, why would this shit entice you to want to do anything for this person? Literally. I do. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe, but some of y'all, you don't have to fend for yourself. It was almost as if you didn't have a parent. Motherfucker don't ever show up to parent-teacher conferences. They don't give a fuck what your report card look like. Like, I don't know why I'm getting all this energy, but I am. Somebody, you could be 37 here, okay? Somebody, your parent could have had you when they were super young, too. It's like somebody could have been a child themselves or some shit, or... But again, it gets to a fucking point. What else here, Spirit? I have Yang coming out here. So we do have Yin and Yang coming out. For some of y'all, there could be something here about a divine masculine energy here, okay? Or this could be a father or a masculine energy for you. Flip it, rub it, dub it, smack it on the genders, on the this, on the that. Whatever it is that you need to do. Something about the 1st or January here, okay? What else here, Spirit? I have serendipity coming out here. Number 18. Some of y'all, you were happy when you were able to finally leave. I just heard if you didn't run away or some sort of shit. Some of y'all was like, you couldn't wait till you turn 18 so you could get the fuck up out of there. Or some sort of shit. Maybe somebody like controlling you too. Or something. It's like you're not really doing shit. You don't really have any advice or anything of value to offer. But the fact that somebody feels like they can control you or abuse you or whatever, they felt like they had some sort of power or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. So it's like somebody you couldn't wait until you were able to get out of that fucking house. And then one more for the plot. Yeah, this is when all of your changes start to occur. A change in the wind. Okay, there could be something here about zebra or zebra print. What do they say? A zebra never changes its stripes. Ain't that what people say? Confirmation. Number 12 here. And I don't know why I feel like for some of y'all, some of these numbers, like 6, 9, 12, 18, like, those could have been some tough years for you. Or some sort of shit. Like, especially like your teenage years or preteen or some shit. It's like when you started to grow up and you were able to start to see more things or overstand more things here. It's just kind of like, what in the fuck is going on here? Yeah, look at that. Time to go. I feel like this is 2 things here. I feel like you have already declared that for yourself if it hasn't already happened. And I feel like it's time for somebody else to go here with this breathe coming out in the reverse. I'm not seeing it any other way, to be honest with you. Spirit, what is loyal heart here and breathe coming out in the reverse? Like, what the hell? They got audacity. That's this person got. All fucking audacity. Loyal heart in the reverse and breathe. Just the fucking user. For some of y'all, you could maybe have brothers or sisters or some shit. But I'm getting the vibe that they feel the same way too. That's what something feels like to me. I'm not getting one of those reads where it's like, oh, this was their favorite child or something. I mean, that could be for some of y'all. But I feel like if you did, some of y'all, it's like y'all are in the same boat. It's like, don't nobody fuck with this person. Go to see this person. Check in on this person. Like, that was something giving me. Loyal heart and breathe in the reverse, Spirit. What's this? I have guidance coming out here in the fucking reverse. Thank you. Whoever the fuck this parent is, they were never a guide here, ever. There's a 3 on this card. There could also be something here for some of y'all. Maybe you could have been like, even like an only child or something. Maybe a father left with Yang coming out of the back end, or it could have been a mother, or whatever the case may be. And it's like shit went downhill from there. That's what something kind of feels like to me. It's like some of y'all, either you didn't have either parent, or the one who stayed around, they wasn't on shit either. Like, that's what something feels like to me. Like, you were never given, like, a path here. It's like, I feel like whatever I'm reading for today, it's like you have to teach yourself a lot of shit. You've probably made, a lot of mistakes. Hell, we all make mistakes and shit, but I feel like maybe some of the shit that you had to go through, you wouldn't have if you had people who was, like, doing what they were supposed to fucking do. Like, what the fuck? What else here, Spirit? They about to piss me off. Okay? What else? What is this? Yeah, I have the miser coming out here. So somebody could have been greedy too. I feel like this person is fucking greedy. Number 4 on this card. Somebody could be 34 or 43 here. Okay? Hell, it could have even been times here. It's like they supposed to be doing stuff for you. Buying shit for school. Buying this, doing that. But what they wasting it on? Liquor. For some of y'all, drugs. Some of their own bullshit. It's like, I feel like some of these people like acting like they didn't even have kids or some shit. For some of y'all, you could have dealt with some form of like verbal abuse too or some shit or something. Or you were a mistake, or I wish I never had you. I should have aborted you, or some shit that I feel like I'm hearing here. Some crazy shit. Yeah, I feel like it did. It used to be a lot of arguing or fighting. Because even here at the bottom, you see Thunderbolt. And you see those 2 people who are falling from like out of the sky. And then you see the person in the background who's meditating and shit. So it almost does. It kind of feels like to me, maybe a household was chaotic or argumentative or some shit. It's like, you just trying to get your zen on. Shit, you was trying to get your zen on before you knew what the zen was. It's sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. I don't know why I'm getting this vibe. I don't know, some of y'all, you smoke the tweeds, honey. Okay, but maybe somebody you could have been smoking for like a long time or some shit. Just to try to like escape or get away, or maybe like your friends were like your family growing up, or it's like you was always kicking it at your homeboy house or your homegirl house, or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting here. Maybe some of y'all too, a miser is also too like, like a hoarder, right? So, I don't know about the cleanliness of some of y'all households growing up. Like, I feel like y'all parents was absent as hell. Absent-minded. They could have been there, but they wasn't doing shit. Like, that's what something feel like to me. Again, this reading probably ain't going to be for everybody, but take what resonates and leave the rest, okay? Spirit, what is milk and honey in the reverse and happy? Okay? It's like somebody over here, how I didn't get to the milk and honey, and you out here happy on Treasure Island. Isn't that like a place, like a real place, like Treasure Island or some sort of shit like that? I don't know. Milk and honey in the reverse and happy. I have intensity coming out here. So I feel like the level of happiness that you are experiencing, like, hell, I feel like just your peace of mind, that's enough for you. I feel like everything else that has come with it has obviously been a blessing for you. Okay? Maybe some of y'all too, you've had to kind of work through, I don't know, I almost wanted to say like maybe being a workaholic or burnout or some sort of vibes like that, because it's like you're fearful that you like don't want to get back to a spot that you grew up in, right? Adversity or poverty, or maybe you don't like it when people be yelling and shit and doing all type of like it's just like, I can't handle that shit. I feel like whoever this parent is on the flip side too, like they were very intense. It's almost too kind of like walking on eggshells. I feel like I'm kind of getting here, just because you don't want to disturb anybody or anything, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? I have schizophrenia coming out here on the bottom of the deck. Okay? Somebody could have maybe some sort of mental health issues, but when it comes to schizophrenia, at least with me, I feel like there's also a gift here. So maybe some of y'all, you had some sort of gifts or something. Something that you learn how to work or control now. What else here, Spirit? Hell, maybe some of y'all could have been suffering with some sort of illnesses here. Yeah, look at this. I have projections coming out. Before there was a change in the wind here. Before you left or it was time to go. So yeah, I'm telling you, confirmation. All this parent did was fucking project onto you. Number 7 on this card. Isn't that an area code? 347? 347. Ain't that like New York or some shit? Or something? Somebody could be from New York. But that's all that these people did was project onto you. Again, whether this was your mother, your father, whomever. But whoever this individual is, they definitely feeling some type of way about the fact that you're not sharing the wealth is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. Spirit, what is TikTok and to be fair? Hell, there could even be something about the platform TikTok too or something. I don't know, some of y'all have a TikTok or there's something that you're doing on TikTok, like creating, content, or you're running a business or some sort of vibes like that. Or maybe somebody could be keeping up with you, from that platform or some sort of shit. It's like, oh, you got how many followers? Oh, you got this, you got that. Oh, they could break me off some. Let me call them. Let me reach out to them. Something. You know I'm over here in the hospital. I'm sick. Didn't you know that? I'm telling you, there's something going on here. But you don't want to come see me, huh? You don't want to come and see your mama, your daddy, huh? You don't even, when you barely, some of y'all, you might even still talk to this person here and there ever so often. It's like, oh, you can't even spare 5 minutes. Maybe it's like, okay, talk to him. You already 3 minutes in. It's like, all right, I gotta go. It's like something's giving me like, you don't talk to them at all, or something is real fucking short. It's short as hell. TikTok and to be fair. What is this? I have the master coming out here. The master. So I feel like you've mastered yourself. That's why I'm like, I feel like for some of y'all, it's either one of the two things. Either you've mastered this shit, okay? You've overcame this individual and all of their fuck shit, okay? Or it's like you are on the brink of doing this. So either, like I said, you on your way out or you already done been on your way out. It's some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. But it's like, before you let somebody get you to that point or something, because maybe this person used to get under your skin to a certain degree too. And it's like, you know what, I don't want to sit up here and argue with you or go through this shit like you done fucked up the whole rest of my day or some shit. You know how that shit be happening? Somebody piss your ass off, now the whole rest of your day be fucked up. It's like, I feel like you really try to stay in peace, solace. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. So it's almost two. I also feel like in order to be fair to yourself or to show yourself love, it's like, I can't deal with this shit. There could be something here about a beard or some sort of vibes like that. Or somebody you could have like gray and like dark hair in your beard, or this could be this parent, maybe a father here, or some sort of vibes like that. Okay. What else here, Spirit? I feel like the master is also representing control though too. Like somebody feeling like they are your master or some sort of shit. Like, oh, I am your parent, or I am your, like, I wouldn't even call you that. Maybe some of y'all don't. Maybe you refer to this person by their first name or some sort of shit. It's like, mom, dad, who is that? No, that's Greg and Cherie. Or whatever your parents' names is. Some sort of shit. Okay. No, that's mom and dad. What else here, Spirit? What is this? Bro, why did Thunderbolt come back out with the people falling out of the sky with you in the background trying to do your Zen shit? I'm telling you, that's confirmation. It is. Child. I do. I just feel like a lot of shit was I don't recommend. I don't recommend it. Like I said, you gotta do what you gotta do for you. You know, like if you want to go and see somebody or, whatever the case may be. But as far as all this other shit that they got going on, they starting to worry me. And I ain't trying to be worried. Like, those are the fucking vibes here. It looks like the fucking Tower card. That's exactly what that shit looked like. Spirit, what is Treasure Island and Here and Now? Here and now, you're on Treasure Island. I have laziness coming out here, and it flipped out in the reverse. I have got number 9 on this card. That's funny because it's 2 9s here. Somebody could be 69. A parent could be 69 potentially. But see, that's confirmation of what I said earlier. Oh, well, how did you still do this and how did you still do that? Because you kept going. I said that. You wasn't lazy as hell. Like they were. I'm telling you. Somebody's parents was lazy as shit or they just didn't want to do anything. This motherfucker in the same position all day. You left, they was on the couch, they still on the couch. Like, it's really getting on my nerves already. Like, I can't fathom it. And I think what's blowing me the most is the fact that this person is still on the same shit. Like, you've been living this life for 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, whatever the case may be. And you don't see nothing wrong with this shit. Or it's like somebody don't even want to see their wrongdoings. Maybe this could even be trying to get this person to admit to something if you were to pull up. Maybe to just get a confession from somebody with this mending energy coming out here. But it's like they don't want to fess up or admit that they were wrong. What else here, Spirit? What is this? Yeah, I have exhaustion coming out here. I feel like that's confirmation of what I said earlier too. And there goes another 9. 999 can hold significance here. Okay? But I do. I feel like there's a lot of different things that you had to overcome here in regards to how you were living your life even once you left. I feel like there is something here about burnout for you. Like working in order to get this treasure, in order to make sure I don't have to come back home, or in order to I gotta keep going and going and going and going and going. And while one side of that is like great, right? You know, be consistent, show up for yourself, I feel like there's something going on here where you had to learn how to rest, or there's something that's going on here where I'm telling you this and this is what you need to focus on. Like, I feel like you got yourself. Obviously, God got you. You know what I mean? There could be, I feel like for some of y'all, there could be like a fear here or some sort of shit like that. Like, I cannot end up in no certain type of situation, or shit, I don't got nobody else. All I got is me. So if I don't get to it, who gonna do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be hyper independent or some shit, and yeah. So don't forget to take out, you know, time for yourself too. To even enjoy what it is that you have built, you know? Spirit, what is not for you and flexible? Not for you and flexible? What is this? I have trust coming out here in the damn reverse. Yeah, you can't trust this person. And that sucks, right? It really does. This person who's not for you, who thinks you out here flexing or some shit, wanting you to be flexible with them because of whoever it is that they think that they are to you, you can't trust this person. That's sad. That's why this is such a crazy position to be in. But it's shit. Bottom of the deck here is experiencing. It's like that's all you've ever experienced with this person. You don't know nothing else when it comes to them. It's like, what else is you supposed to do? And I feel like this person, they want you to sit on the phone with them or come and see them so that they can tell you about everything that they've been going through and how it's been so hard on them and blah, blah, blah. But let you get to talking about your childhood and what the fuck is wrong with this person. That was so long ago. You still on that? Or well, it's like, what? I'm telling you, Divine Collective. It's a couple of screws that's loose or missing up in here. Because it's funny to me. We have 3, 4. We're missing 5, 6. I see a 7. We're missing 8. We got a 9. I don't know why, but that made me think of like some missing screws or loose screws or some sort of shit like that. I do. It's like there's something here about you wanting to have some level of ordinariness, an ordinary life or something. Who knows? For some of y'all, I don't know why I'm getting this energy of like maybe feeling embarrassed or some shit, or like when you were younger or something. Maybe around other certain types of children, or you see them with their families or their parents and stuff, and you know, I don't know if some of y'all were ever like left at school. I don't know why I'm seeing that. Somebody you got left at school, or somebody never came and got you, or so-and-so said that they was coming but they never came, or they forgot. Like, I don't know, this shit is crazy. Oh Lord, Spirit, what is mending and yin? Mending and yin acting like they want to mend something. Bitch. Mending and yin. I have consciousness coming out here. Consciousness. So maybe it's like you already aware of something here. Maybe you could have heard something through the grapevine. Maybe from other family members here, or maybe some people in your community or some shit. Because for some of y'all, I feel like for whoever I'm reading for, like, it's either one or two things. I feel like either you, like when I say you move, like you move, like you don't live in the same state. Maybe some of y'all the same country, none of that. Or if you do, like you moved far out or some sort of shit that I kind of feel like I'm getting. But maybe one way or another, it's like you could be aware of this parent's, like maybe their health issues or concerns, or their mental health, or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Okay? They clearly keeping up with your ass though. If somebody is aware that you're this divine feminine or masculine here coming out on the back end. So some of y'all could already know this. There could be some people too. Maybe they could be calling themselves trying to talk to you about like, well, you know, like maybe you should go and see so-and-so, or, you know, maybe you should go and see. And I mean, at the end of the day, that's a decision that you got to make for yourself. If you want to go see this person or not. You know what I mean? What else here, Spirit? What's this? I have sorrow coming out here. That's the crazy part. The shit came out in the reverse. Bro, it's another 9 on this card. Please tell me why. That's what I was getting earlier. That's why I said bittersweet. I do. Like, everybody feel different about shit. That's why I'm like, are you not really sad about it for real? Like I do. Like, maybe one way it's like I said, damn, this my whole parent. You know what I mean? But some of y'all might feel like you don't even know this motherfucker though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even really know you for real. There could even be something going on with that. A mother or father was never around, but now you supposed to show up to their funeral or some shit, or now you supposed to, I don't know this motherfucker. Like, I do. Like, it's definitely giving, it's some broken energy here, man. And shit. For those of y'all, I feel like it's flipping 2 ways. I feel like for some of y'all, you're not really sad about the shit. Like, it might make you feel some type of way, like, damn. But then I feel like on their side, you can't trust them. They don't feel bad about none of the shit that they done did to you. They never guided you. They was lazy as hell. They was hoarding. They was selfish. They projected all of they childhood shit onto you. Couldn't be a better example. And now all of a sudden you supposed to be the one giving a fuck? Hey. I'm just reading the cards, but whew, what's at the bottom here, okay? Look at this. See this little baby here on this card? Adventure. I feel like you done had a lot of adventures. Shit. This whole kid is outside walking by themselves. And they don't look like they know more than about 3. Shit. It's just like, what the fuck is going on? I do. Y'all done been through a lot, honey. Okay? What else here, Spirit? But we have maturity coming out. But you've matured so beautifully. Because people could tell you that, like, oh my God, you look so beautiful, or you look great, or you da-da-da-da. Like, you really take care of yourself. What else here, Spirit? I have transformation coming out here. Yeah. I feel like there's people, I'm getting the energy of, like, other people coming out here, or a community at large, that are, like, shocked or surprised, or they're proud of you or something. Because it's like they know what you've gone through, or where it is that you come from, or some sort of shit like that. Okay? Why am I hearing I was always praying for you? There's somebody who was always praying for you or some shit. There could be something about a grandparent. But you know who I'm seeing in my head? Remember I was talking about a friend earlier. Like a friend who's like a family member. Like their parents or some shit. Or something like that. Like for some of y'all, maybe there was a house you could go to. It's like, you hungry? Yeah, man, come on over. We can, play some video games or some shit. Or we can, play with our Barbies or, some shit. Or, yeah, you can stay or da-da-da-da. Or some sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting. So it's like, you had somebody praying for you. Or some sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. So to see how you transformed yourself has been a beautiful thing to witness. Is the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. And then one more for the plot. We have silence coming out here. Damn. So, you know what this is giving me the vibe of? I feel like some of y'all are going to choose to keep something the way that it is. Like I said, I feel like some of y'all already in no contact. So, it's just kind of like, some of y'all feel like you don't have shit to say to this person. Let's get a couple of these before we go into our tarot. That's how you feel. I don't have nothing to say to you. Ah! Ooh, Lord. Let's see here, Spirit. Give us a couple of these cards before we go into our tarot. It's making me think about Drumline with Nick Cannon. And he got accepted into college. And his dad was never around and shit like that. But he knew that he worked at the train station. And in the scene, he ends up going up to the train station or whatever. And he was telling him, like, I got accepted into school or some sort of shit that he was saying. And I just came up here to let you know that I did it without you. Or some sort of shit. So it is. I'm telling you, like, you still made a life for yourself without somebody. Like, all they could do was witness the shit. Like, let's get some of these. What do we have, Spirit? What's this? I have lack of self-commitment coming out here. Yeah. So this parent could never commit to you and be who they needed to be because they never was committed to themselves. And I do. I feel like even off of the strength for some of y'all, like I said earlier, outside of self-commitment, well, I feel like somebody was trying to use somebody else so that they wouldn't have to focus on themselves. For those of y'all where I was talking about maybe a parent ended up leaving and then the other parent started losing their mind behind that shit. So it's just kind of like, maybe some of y'all too could come from households or families where it's like a lot of the people are single or they're not in relationships or some sort of shit like that. Okay. What else here, Spirit? Or it's like people don't stay together or some sort of shit. I feel like you getting ready to break the mold for a lot of this shit. Or there's areas here where you already have. Okay. What else here, Spirit? I have false self-beliefs coming out here. I feel like that's you. I feel like you had to realize a lot of the shit that was projected onto you was a lie. That's not me. That's not my character. That's not who I will become. You know what I'm saying? Just because you ain't shit don't mean that I'm not going to be shit. Like, those are the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting off of that card. Like, that's you. You're comfortable with that shit, not me. So it's like you had to reprogram or like learn to rewire yourself here. Okay. What is this? Yeah, look at this lack of self-acceptance coming out here. This shit. This is this parent not accepting who the hell it is that they are, or what it is that they come from. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. There could be a level of self-hate here too for some of y'all in regards to this parent. Okay, somebody might have wanted you to hate your damn self. It feels like to me that didn't happen. What else here? I have judgment coming out here. Judgment. I feel like at one point in time, maybe you struggled with judgment of someone else or of this parent. I do, because even earlier in the read, I was getting that vibe of like maybe for some of y'all, sometimes you were trying to maybe walk on eggshells a little bit, or it's like, I don't want to hear about this today or discuss that today, or da 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 da. Like I'm just trying to keep the peace, blase, blase, blue. It's so funny to me though, because I'm also getting this energy of like somebody who got all this shit in the world to fucking say, but your shit not even together. Like, what the hell is you talking about? What else here, Spirit? Crazy work. Diabolical. I feel like if you did learn anything from these people, it was what not to do. Like, that's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here by just watching or some shit. What else here? I have not, my car's falling over. I have not following your heart and hurtful assumptions coming out here. So I feel like that's what they wanted you to do, was to not follow your heart, which has led you to Treasure Island. But it's so funny to me because our first card that came out in the read was what? Loyal heart. You the only motherfucker in the family with heart. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. The only one. You're definitely different than the rest. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. You know? And maybe even too, going back to some of these community members and stuff, hurtful assumptions. Man, I do. I feel like some of y'all heard shit from other people too. Just off of the strength that they knew that you were involved in a specific type of family, or you came from somewhere, or you know what I'm saying? Hell, maybe for some of y'all, these could have been your own teachers or some shit. Depending on what type of school you went to, where it's at. You know, all these teachers ain't shit either. Some of them is fucked up too. And then what's at the bottom here? I have self-destructive patterns coming out. Yep, that's these fucking parents. I do. Very self-destructive. So, I see why for those of y'all coming out here on this silence tip, why you want to be silent. Yeah, look at this. I have the 7 of Swords coming out here with the 3 of Cups. These family members of this mother or father, they did you wrong so that they could have fun and drink and enjoy their own life and go to the parties and blase, blase, blue. Like, Spirit, what is loyal heart, breathe in the reverse, guidance in the reverse, and the miser? Loyal heart, breathe in the reverse, guidance, and the miser. What is this? I have the Emperor coming out here. Okay. Aries energy. So for some of y'all, you could be a divine masculine energy coming out here. Okay. I do feel like in one way, this Emperor also has something to do with the fact that somebody was trying to be controlling of you too. Okay. But like I said, there could have been something about a father. This could be your father, but it could have been something about a father up and leaving the house or the home. Someone that was supposed to remain loyal to your mama or some sort of shit like that. Okay. And this person was selfish and just trying to do for themselves or something. Maybe somebody started to slowly but surely turn into this partner too or something. Like maybe somebody might have not always been as fucked up or fucked up like that, but it's like over time they just became worse. Maybe some of y'all, it's like you watch somebody struggle to mend their heart. Maybe a feminine energy here with yin coming out, and it's just like it went downhill from there. Now you out here paying for everything that's wrong with these people. Like, I'm like, listen. The fuck? What else here, Spirit? Yeah, look at this. I have the King of Wands coming out here in the reverse. Okay. So, Aries, Leo, Sag energy coming out here. Yeah, bro. Somebody is. Somebody, King of Wands here don't have to be the sign, but somebody is. Maybe somebody isn't moving very easily anymore, right? Because Wands is action. So it's kind of making me think about somebody getting up and going or being on the move. I don't know if somebody's like in a wheelchair Or again, maybe, I don't know if there's been some sort of like strokes or heart attacks, or like I said earlier, something that's keeping somebody down is the sort of vibes that I kind of feel like I'm getting here. Yeah, something going on. Somebody can't move. They can't do a lot of shit. Is what something feels like to me. I have the 9 of Cups flying out here too. Child. Somebody's hoping that you grant their wish. That's what this shit is. Although I know I wasn't much of a parent to you, can you please just grant my wish and come here now and help me out? I do. I feel like somebody's expecting you to take care of them in their last days, or pay these bills, or buy this for me, get that for me, or some sort of shit. There could definitely be something here about a man or some sort of shit. The Ace of Wands coming out here, or somebody with a penis, some sort of shit here. It's a lot of masculine energy that's going on over here in this pile. What else here, Spirit? What's this? Yeah, bro, I got the Ace of Swords coming out here. And that's the fucking truth. It is. Somebody that you might come into communication with or contact with or some shit too might even say like, oh, they might be finessing somebody else. Somebody's talking to somebody else or some shit. Because they feel like they got to go through somebody else before they can even talk to you or something, to try to get a message to you or a word to you or some shit. And maybe they're trying to convince somebody else that they've had a breakthrough or some sort of shit like that. Like, oh, just call so-and-so, you know, like, I'm not feeling too well and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. But they got some ulterior motives to me with this 2 of Pentacles coming out. Especially considering the fact that you can't trust the motherfucker. And all that money is looking funny. You can't take care of your fucking self. And now you want Divine Collective to foot the bill. That's what this shit is fucking giving. Spirit, what is intensity? I'm sorry. Milk and honey in the reverse. Happy, happy. Intensity and projections. Milk and honey in the reverse. Happy, happy. Intensity and projections. What is this? I have the Hierophant coming out here. Okay, so you don't learn your damn lesson. Taurus, Libra, Sag energy coming out. Okay. There could definitely be something here, I feel like, about your relationship with God that has also gotten you as far as it has, okay? I feel like you're the type of person, like, you make sure that you praying every day. Maybe if there are any ritualistic things that you do, or you got your altars, or whatever the case may be, that you're doing that every day. Yeah, bottom on the deck here is the Ace of Cups. You stay showing love, and I feel like that's why you have an overflow. It's funny to me. You have the overflow of the milk and honey. Yeah, somebody got their hand out. They got their hand out. Somebody could brag on you too, especially too, going back to this platform or this TikTok thing or some sort of shit like that. But it's like none of these people ever see you. I don't know if somebody's like in a home or something, but it's like none of these people ever see you. They never hear this person like talking to you or chatting it up with you on the phone or nothing like that. Some of these people might even feel like you're imaginary or some sort of shit. Then I feel like I'm getting here, some sort of vibes. Okay, what is this trying to come out? I have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like somebody don't even know, like, it's like you got a child or some sort of shit like that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this could be your sign. But it's like you learn that, okay, I'm going to have to show love to myself. I'm going to have to fend for myself. I feel like there was some sort of opportunity that you had. And it's like you ran with that shit. There's something that's going on here with that. It's like you received something that might have felt like it wasn't a lot initially, but you flipped that shit, okay, in one way or another. This is the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting. Now take that shit as it resonates. Maybe some of y'all, you could have been out here doing something that was a little sketchy, but you was in and out, or some sort of shit. Again, take what resonates and leave the rest. Or maybe it didn't have to be that bad, but it was like, you know what, I could do something with this. And you turn this shit into an overflow with the Ace of Cups coming out here. Look at this. I got the 5 of Cups coming out here at the bottom. And now this motherfucker is regretting this shit. Wherever it is that they at. Because you don't want to share. I'm telling you. you don't. And you know what else I feel like here too, especially considering that the fact that the Hierophant is a judge and we had judgment coming out in our interlude. I feel like this parent, they used to feel like this when they were younger. I do. I don't know, like, if some of y'all, like, your grandparents were on this type of time or some sort of shit, but it's like, wherever they learn these behaviors and they call themselves trying to do this shit to you, they felt like they were judged or some sort of shit like that. Or like they couldn't do something right, or they didn't have anything to offer, or some sort of shit like that. Low key on the inside, this parent has felt down and out like their whole fucking life. But they never had it in them to get it together. Or again, to stop their self-destructive patterns and lack of self-commitment. But it's like, that's okay. I'll just put false self-beliefs on my own kids and teach them how to not accept themselves and not follow their own hearts and da-da-da-da, like, it's not a good look, baby Bob. So I feel like whether this parent would admit it or not, they got a lot of shit going on with them and they do actually feel some type of way, but they don't want to fucking admit it. Because for some sort of reason, they still want to keep the power or the control. Spirit, what is TikTok, to be fair, the Master, and Thunderbolt? But how are you gonna have control when you've mastered yourself at this point? They don't have control of nothing. What is this? Look at this. I have the star and it flipped out here in the reverse. Time was only gonna tell that you would be eventually healing yourself. I feel like the reason why you're remaining silent is because you don't have no more hope with the star coming out in the reverse. I do. I feel like for some of y'all, like, you really were out here on some, like, trying to fix it initially in this vertical row with mending coming out here. But I do. I feel like you threw your hands up or some sort of shit like that. Yeah, I have the Page of Wands here at the bottom. It's like you just started realizing it don't matter what I do. I could do a little. I could do a lot. It don't matter. And hell, even with these two ace cards coming out here so far, you on a new timeline, a new wave. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. I do, but I do feel like you are a star or some sort of vibe like that, or you get a lot of attention or something in one way or another. It's like, to be fair to myself, I don't have no more hope in this situation. It's like, I feel like some of y'all are just letting something be. Yeah, I have the Six of Cups coming out here. You letting something be. My childhood is what my childhood was. The past is what the past is. But that's not about to define me where I am now or where I'm going into the future. Yeah, look at this. I got the King of Pentacles coming out here at the bottom of the deck. So I do. I feel like that's another reason why you're so successful financially. Or you getting your weight up in one way or another. Somebody, either it is already or it's coming to you. Because you coming out as a Page of Pentacles here, and you got a King of Pentacles coming out here. So somebody, you definitely on the right track. Is the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. What else here, Spirit? Somebody, like, to be fair, you can share this money with me, though. And it's funny, too, because Pentacles is time. I have the Four of Cups coming out here. Yeah. You about to disappoint somebody by rejecting them. And it just is what it is. And I feel like at the end of the day, too, it's because, I mean, I feel like even though you have worked on healing this, I feel like it's just because you still feel some type of way about it, though. You know what I mean? It's like you can still have your feelings towards something, but have mastered yourself. And that's what that shit feels like to me. Like, I'm not about to get my hopes up, or I'm not about to worry about this shit anymore. What I have right in front of me, I'm actually content with it. I don't need nothing else from this person. I mean, they can't give you shit anyway. And the one thing that I feel like you would want to receive from them, they don't got for you. Or they'll sit up here and tell your ass a fucking lie just to get you in the room to see what it is that you gonna do. So, the hell? Spirit, what is Treasure Island here and now? Laziness in the reverse and exhaustion. Treasure Island here and now. Laziness in the reverse and exhaustion. got big shit going on over here, though. Copper fucking nation. Wheel of Fortune. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. I'm telling you, I don't know who this read is for, but the money is looking real right. It's looking real fucking right. It sure is. And I feel like there's more that's coming in for you. Shit, bottom of the deck here is the Eight of Wands coming out here. There is. There's more that's coming for you. It might be coming in faster than what it is that you think that it is. But I do get this energy, too, of like, slow down a little bit. Like, just slow down a little bit. Some of y'all, you could be in a season right now where things are moving fast. Maybe just depending on what you're doing or what industry you're in or some sort of vibes like that. But I do. It's like, don't forget to take time out for yourself, okay? There could be opportunities where it's like, well, I got to jump on this here and now. I got to get this right now, blase, blase, blue. So, you know, do what it is that you need to do. But I feel like there is something here that it's like you need to celebrate, too, or something. I have the Page of Cups coming out here, okay? I don't know why I'm getting the energy of like a lover that just came in here. Some of y'all, you might meet somebody while you out doing some sort of work gig here or some sort of shit that I feel like I'm getting. Or something. Yeah, bro. Bottom of the fucking deck here is the Knight of Cups. More Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. That's funny. Because I wasn't getting lovers this whole time. Interesting. Well, be on the lookout for that. Okay? I do. I feel like there's something that's going on where it's time for you to like start to enjoy something. Like you've been working hard, you've been working for a long time or some sort of shit like that. And now it's time for you to like enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's the sort of vibes that I feel like I'm getting here. So I do. There might be something here about you getting ready to come across somebody or meet somebody. And someone is getting ready, you know, like to communicate with you or vice versa or some sort of shit like that. And y'all might start something up to kind of get you away from working so much or some sort of vibes like that. Or to relax. Spirit, what is not for you flexible? Trust in the reverse and then experiencing. Not for you flexible. Trust in the reverse and experiencing. Bro, look at this. The Five of Pentacles. I knew this person didn't have some sort of money. That's what something feel like to me. Like somebody they do. It's like they need you to pay for something or some shit. Or they sick. Right? I think it's both. To be honest. That's how I feel in this reading. I feel like it's a little bit of both or some sort of shit. I have the Lovers coming out here at the bottom. It's like somebody wants you to come into agreement with this. Gemini energy. And that's confirmation to me of this last pile. In this same horizontal row. There is some sort of lover or some sort of shit like that. But I feel like at the very least, because the Lovers doesn't always have to be like love and romance. This is somebody they do. It's like there's a parent here. It's almost like, well, you love me, right? Don't you love me? And it's just kind of like... I do. That's why I'm like, it's like between a rock and a hard place or a bittersweet energy or like a... Again, you'll have to answer that for yourself. It's like either I can love you from a distance or... No, I really ain't got that much love for you again. I don't even know who the fuck you is to me for real. Like, there's something that's going on there. But I feel like this is more of a manipulative energy on their end towards you. Well, don't you love me? Don't you see what I'm looking like and how I've been feeling? What else here, Spirit? Bro, look at this shit. I have the Three of Swords coming out here. And it's so funny to me, it landed sideways on the table, on the fence. So something is like touch and go. It is. I don't know what this condition is. There could be something here about a particular body part or some sort of vibes like that. What body part does Gemini rule? Let me look it up real quick. Arms, hands, shoulders, and lungs, and the nervous system. So there could be something, in fact, there could be something about somebody's lungs, potentially. Or something. Well, maybe. The lungs, breathe, coming out in the reverse. Yeah, bruh. There's something going on there. What else here, Spirit? What is that, a respirator or something? Somebody could be hooked up to something or some sort of shit. What else here, Spirit? What is this? Yeah, somebody, bruh. 3 of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is not pulling up. I don't know who I'm reading for, but you was not pulling up. Somebody's trying to get you to trust them so that you will come around. And you not going for it. Like, you really not going for it. Yeah, Page of Swords at the bottom. There's a lot of page energy coming out here. That's damn near all the pages that I've seen in this reading. So I do. I feel like every time you hear about this person, think about this person, all you do is just think about your childhood. I do. I feel like whoever I'm reading for, I feel like you in like no contact with this parent or something like that. That's what it's starting to give. Like officially. Like I don't got nothing to say. You know how people will say like, you dead to me, like maybe you kind of feel like this person already is. Like that was something feel like. And I do. I feel like with this page coming out, you might have heard a little bit about something or some sort of shit, but it's like it's not moving you, man. It's not. It's like somebody wants you to be touched, but you not touched about nothing. Child. Spirit. Mending yin, consciousness and sorrow. Mending yin, consciousness and sorrow in the reverse. Bruh. The 10 of fucking swords coming out here. Yeah, you not mending shit. It's a wrap for you. You know what I feel like too? I feel like once this person realizes or hears that you're not gonna make your way there, that's when somebody might give up or give out or some sort of shit. Let me fucking tell it. I do. I feel like they don't really got nobody else to call for real. They sure don't. I'm telling you, it's over for somebody. But it's so fun to me how we started the read. We had the 7 of Swords with the 3 of Cups. Somebody was putting 7 swords in your back, and now they got 10 in theirs. What else here, Spirit? What's this? I have the Hermit coming out here, and then I also have the Queen of Wands coming out here. And that's funny to me because there goes a match, but the King of Wands is in the reverse, and the Queen of Wands is coming out here in the upright. So I do. Somebody left a parent or some sort of shit like that. Like I said, either somebody was absent, somebody left somebody, or some sort of shit like that. They were out here single on their own, all types of shit like that. And they left you to do everything by your fucking self with the Hermit coming out here. I got the Empress coming out here at the bottom. And we got an Empress and we have an Emperor. So I feel like whatever side it is you feel like you need to put yourself on. Of course, right, we are both, right? We're both divine masculine and divine feminine energies. But I feel like this is who you are now. You're the Empress, the Emperor here. And I just kind of feel like you don't have nothing for this person anymore. You where you at, you don't want to be bothered. You're protecting yourself with the Hermit energy coming out. Maybe even with that too, like you don't even mess with a lot of people. It's the sort of vibes I feel like I'm getting here. Like you might have your little group of people, if even that. And it's like you stick to yourself. Yeah, Page of Wands is coming out here again. It's like I do. I feel like you keep something real like cute and quiet, like you don't do too much. Even if you do have like a platform or some sort of vibes like that. Even if people were to see you out and if they know who you are or some shit, like maybe you be by yourself a lot or something. But I do. This is giving me the energy of like you don't want to be bothered with this person. This is how it happened. I guess this is how it's gonna finish itself, and that's what it is. I don't even know what else to say, to be honest. Like I'm just kind of like, damn, like shit. It makes me feel disappointed. I think that's how I feel in this reading. Like if this parent could never get it together, or they can't even like apologize to you for real, or they can't, you know. And then in one way, it's like you still want to be fake, you know. Like that's just sad. Some shit never change, does it? Spirit, who's resonating with this reading? Who's resonating with this reading? I have Aries coming out here. Aries, Aries, Aries. Who else here, Spirit? I have Big Cat coming out here too. Who else? I have Leo coming out here. I have Cancer coming out here. Fire signs leading the pack. There'll be something about the color orange. What else here, Spirit? I got Big Sag coming out here. All right, fire signs squad. Who else? I have Libra coming out here. What they do, Libra? What they do, baby Bob? Who else? What's this? I got another Cancer coming out. Okay. We definitely have mother, father energy out here. Cancer coming out twice. Mother energy. Capricorn once. Damn. I got another Capricorn coming out. I got another Aries coming out. So yeah. It could definitely be either or parent here. Or like I said, both of them. I got Aquarius coming out here. And who's our honorable mention? I have Pisces coming out here. So we got heavy on the Aries, heavy on the Cap. Leo, heavy on the Cancer. Sag, Libra, Aquarius. Honorable mention here is Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. Mercury, Neptune. Okay? So I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for being here with me. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hype your girl up if you feel called. And I will most definitely see y'all in the next one.